This didn't collapse slowly. It collapsed in public. In less than 48 hours, the most powerful clubs in football lost control of the game they thought they owned. Not because of contracts, not because of courts, but because football pushed back. Before anyone explained the Super League, the damage was already visible. Fans outside stadiums, banners, flares, anger, players arriving to matches through protests, executives watching their own announcements turn toxic. This wasn't debate, it was rejection, and the scale of it caught everyone off guard. Only after the backlash came the explanation. 12 founding clubs, a competition designed to grow to 20 teams, split into 2 groups, with 15 permanent members and 5 rotating qualifiers. No relegation for the founders. The European Super League. The pitch was stability, certainty, and billions in guaranteed revenue. This wasn't driven by one club. It was pushed by the most powerful owners in the game. Florentino Perez at Real Madrid, the Glazers at Manchester United, Kroenke at Arsenal, Henry at Liverpool, Agnelli at Juventus. JP Morgan provided the financing, but the vision came from the top of European football. For the clubs involved, this wasn't about ambition, it was about control. At the time, the Champions League generated around 3 to 4 billion euros per cycle, but that money came with uncertainty. Qualification depended on performance. Failure still carried consequences. For elite clubs, that volatility was the problem. One bad season could wipe out hundreds of millions. One missed qualification could trigger panic inside boardrooms. The Super League offered something different: guaranteed entry, guaranteed revenue, guaranteed leverage. JP Morgan committed 3.5 billion euros to fund it, not as charity, as an investment in predictability. This wasn't a failed idea. It was a failed show of power. The problem wasn't just sporting integrity, it was miscalculation. The Super League underestimated 3 things: fans, politics, and leverage. Broadcasters didn't rush to support it. Sponsors stayed quiet. Government stepped in. UEFA threatened bans. Domestic leagues closed ranks. And suddenly, certainty disappeared. The withdrawals started quietly. One club, then another. Chelsea pulled out first. Then the rest of the English clubs followed. Statements changed tone overnight. Listening to fans, reconsidering participation, withdrawing from the project. Within 48 hours, the Super League was effectively dead. No launch, no fixtures, no future. But the collapse didn't end the conversation. In the years that followed, UEFA pushed through major Champions League reforms: more matches, more revenue, more protection for elite clubs. The new format wasn't launched until seasons later, but the direction was clear. And that's why so many fans said the same thing. The Super League didn't disappear. It was absorbed. The biggest winner wasn't a club. It was the structure. UEFA reinforced its authority. Domestic leagues reclaimed legitimacy, and future breakaway threats became harder to sell. The Super League failed because it forgot something simple. Football power only works when people accept it. The collapse didn't prove clubs were weak. It proved that even the richest organizations can't operate without consent. And the next time someone tries this again, they'll remember what happened here. Because football doesn't just run on money, it runs on permission. What do you remember about the Super League collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more stories about money, power, and who really controls football, subscribe to the channel. This is Sports Cash Files, where money and sport collide.